Sweet baby Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. I just got invited randomly by criticiism to a game. As it turns out, we have jpak and friends versus Books Are Cool. I am currently co-spectating. And by co-spectating, it's not a Skype call or anything, but the only other spectator in this game right now is the one and only Nat Nguyen. I wanted to start this early to make sure that everything was okay. Or to start this early and make sure everything was good, make sure I could talk about this, because I'm a little overwhelmed right now. This was not expected at all. But, like I said, normally I started with spectator delay, but we are going to talk about this now. We have criticiism taking MF. I have noticed from his match history he has played a lot of Misfortune, and Misfortune really is a safe pick bot lane because of her range, her AoE, her ultimate. There aren't too many counters. It's not like a Kog'Maw where after they pick Kog'Maw, you pick Caitlyn, shut him down, etc. But as you can see, we had a first ban Shin. Shin is just too strong right now. Just so good and first ban worthy. Rock Climber 13, he's the dude that started this. This dude is a bro. Like, this is the reason I'm doing this in the first place. Guy's awesome, man. And criticiism, to his credit, you know, he said, I asked him when I couldn't do the when I couldn't spectate the Go for LOL tournaments. I asked him if I could do it while he was scrimming, and here we are. Criticiism invited me just randomly. I accepted it immediately, and out of this, look at this. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. Also got Phantom Lord. Phantom Lord is in my freaking friends list now. So I have criticiism, Phantom Lord, and criticiism, Phantom Lord, and V-Man 7 on my friends list. I must say, this is I didn't think it would ever go this far with me, but it seems like it has. Anyway, we had the first pick Misfortune, very strong, very bullyish in lane, especially with her double up, get people behind it. Then we had the Jaina Shyvana pick, both very safe picks to have. Shyvana specialist in counter juggling because of the 50% move speed bonus. Let's see, that should be it. Nope. Okay. My stream for everybody right now, I will go ahead and type this in for real quick, but I'd like to talk about how we have Blitzcrank, not normally picked in the higher ELO games, but with Misfortune Blitzcrank, if you get someone caught with the slow of her Make It Rain ability, it's really, really good. You know, combined with Blitzcrank, you can slow Blitzcrank's move speed increase and attack speed. You can really stick on someone, and combined with Lee Sin's slow, if they want to gank bottom, if the Blitz grab goes, whoever's bottom is gone. You know, they're just dead. Whoever they decide to focus. But anyway, interestingly, we had the Irelia pick, which means this will be a Shyvana jungle. Looks like Onion Bagel and jpak were just jungling in their last games, both having Smite. TV/ that should work. But then we have the Ezreal pick. So Jaina Ezreal, very, very abusive bot lane. The most important thing, abusive of the fact that Blitzcrank doesn't have a heal like a Soraka or anything. Like Soraka, like Sona, like Taric. So Jaina Ezreal, perhaps the best combination with Ezreal, maybe Soraka because you can spam Qs all day, but with that shield, and if this Ezreal is running armor pin runes, I'll check this really quick. Let's see, runes, it should show the one he has equipped. That ability power, so not that one, so it'll be Thang, I imagine. I don't know. I guess it would be this one. Health regen, unless it's a AP Ezreal mid, that could be it. Getting back into this lobby, and we have the Veigar pick. So AD Ezreal, it looks like, but no runes for it. Interestingly, and then Phantom Lord picking his Karthus. Karthus not banned, but for those of you that don't know, Phantom Lord is widely regarded as the #1 Karthus player in the world. He's the guy who started this teleport revive strategy, and when he first brought it out on the solo queue ladder, I believe he gained something like 200 ELO in the course of 10 or 15 Karthus games. Like, he just didn't lose with it. And of course, this was old masteries back when the Revive upgrade was in utility, and you could take that, and then based on Revive, you'd have the health gen, the 300 move speed bonus, all that. But yeah, we're having a super high level game here, and it looks like they're just trading. We got, let's see, we have Misfortune Blitzbot to go against Jaina Ezreal, and I'm going to check this Ezreal's page real quick. Jaina, of course, going Exhaust, Ezreal going Heal, because Heal heals you more. jpak and Friends is the name of the team, just FYI. It's not like, oh, hey, it's jpak and Friends. But let's see, we should have it equipped. 6% lifesteal, 8.5 physical damage, and then flat armor and MR. Why is this relevant? You know, with Jaina, it means his Qs are going to heal him for just a little bit, and they're going to heal for just a little bit more with Jaina. You know, and that to go with his passive heal, that could mean the difference. You know, just last hitting, maybe if the lane gets pushed, you auto-attack it a lot. I know Misfortune's Make It Rain can make it iffy to last hit for her and sometimes, because minions can kill it, since it does a lot of damage slowly. Well, not slowly, it's like a 2-second. But anyway, we have the Rumble solo top versus Aurelia. Aurelia, very passive, 1 through about 5. Then if she gets her W to level 3, she can sustain really well. And of course, her ultimate helps her clear waves, helps her push, helps her do anything she wants to. And then we have NK Inc. with the Jungle Lee Sin. Of course, his couple patches ago, the execute ratio on his Q did get nerfed. It went from 8% to 10% to 8% of missing health as damage. So, you know, it's one of those things where Lee Sins, the best Lee Sins out there would damage you as much as they could while they were in range and then Q2 you, but they wouldn't be doing it just for the common sense of, oh hey, when he's running away I can get to them. It's this'll do more damage. And a lot of them were just trying to get all the damage they could early, like, you know, if there were ignites, letting the ignite tick fully before they jump to him. Obviously there's a 2-second, I believe it's the mark on the target stays active for 2 seconds. But Lee Sin, very strong duelist, very strong ganker, and it'll be interesting to see what happens with Shyvana, because you pick Shyvana to counter jungle. You know, you pick her with her burnout. It either starts at 10 or 20% move speed, but I know that at max rank it goes up to 50% move speed, and we'll have to see what everybody levels first, because burnout obviously gives Shyvana stupid fast clear times on her jungle. She can run to camps really fast and AoE them down really fast. You know, in this new jungle, AoE is the way to go. That's why Cho'Gath has gotten really good with Vorpal Spikes, why Warwick was worse until recently, until they helped us clear time, because Warwick was the best single target, or maybe not the best, but he was one of the best single target damager jungles. Ezreal, we won't be seeing a jungle Ezreal. That wasn't flavor of the month, that was maybe flavor of the week, before people realize that, hey, Ezreal really needs CS. And while the ganks over walls are fantastic, you know, Ezreal is an AD carry, that's his best role. He doesn't have, since all of his abilities are scaling, and he has 2 AP abilities, plus his ultimate, Atmogs isn't that great on him. It's good for his Q, but, you know, he gets an attack speed steroid, so Atmogs, in theory, can work, but you need so much gold to get to that point, and you don't have the full kit like a Lee Sin does. Plus, he's so mana heavy that you really need blue buff to make it work, because if you're going to be jumping over walls, obviously his E, which takes, I believe it's 110 maybe mana at max rank, something like that. Just waiting for League of Legends to load. Gotta minimize that, and here we go. We have, as far as skins, interestingly, only 3 skins for everybody. Normally in games this high, everybody will have Zombiga skins. You know, I've seen games TSM versus CLG where there were 3 or 4 legendary skins in the game, but only 2 here. And really, skins don't matter, but if you like your character better and you play better as a result, skins are the way to go. As we can see all around, ping's fantastic. Phantom Lord rocking a 19. Cruxbonder rocking a 102. And Cruxbonder, I believe if it hasn't changed, he is third on the ladder right now. I'm going to bring that up really quick. No, I'm just going to stay in game, but I believe he's third on the ladder right now. His ELO is over 2.4k. Phantom Lord 2200 or so. Phantom Lord and Crux, when they duo Q, it's a real terror. You know, you've got the pressure. They don't duo Q too much, but when the couple times they have, they're just destroyed people. Let's see, making sure I'm gonna make sure XSplit's working really quick. Just a little Alt Tab. XSplit is local recording. Just wanted to make sure that was going right. All right, and game. No, what are you doing, League of Legends? What are you doing? So League of Legends. Black screen, but it should pop me into spectator mode. Should be all right. Just gonna let it load a little bit. There we go. Madaha reminded me it's not my favorite Shyvana skin. For those of you that don't know, I believe that the Rumble with no items, and they're pinging, it looks like blue team's pinging, they want to counter jungle, they want to invade really quick. Rumble getting cloth 5 pots, so we have a total of 3, 6, 11, 3 more, that's a 3. Alright, so 17 health pots for team Books Are Cool, and in fact they are, and it looks like they're going to steal the blue buff. Probably just because Shyvana doesn't really need to start there. I mean, you know, her W's good. Looks like, what did she get first? She did get her burnout first, so she did choose ability. Interesting, or not interesting, but just something to do is when you're doing stuff like this, unless it's an obvious ability, like, you know, see how Lee Sin doesn't have an ability picked? Karthus has his Q picked because it's, okay, so Crux has, dropped a little bit of ELO. I believe it's just because they've been doing a lot of team games. He hasn't been able to raise as much. You know, Books Are Cool in their effort to get to #1 on the ladder. Crux hasn't, and thank you, Madaha, for that. Crux really hasn't raised his ELO. He was third to, at the time I looked, which was last night or 2 nights ago, I believe. He was third to Skara. Skara was first. I don't remember who was second, but you know, Cruxbonder was first and third, and he was third playing all AD carries. So obviously he'd play AD carries here. Phantom Lord, he's got mid in his name. That's what he does. The AP carries. He is quickly becoming, in addition to the #1 Karthus player, he's probably, just by sheer amount of playing time, he's probably the #1 Ziggs player in the world right now as well. Just he plays him non-stop, and blue team getting their golems, abusing that before this patch Tuesday. For those of you that don't know, the golems are getting, their move speed is 200 now. It's going to be changed to 300, which means that they can get to you and kite you, which means you're going to have to kite a lot more, which means you can't take as many pot shots. Animation canceling will still work, but they're buffing the base damage a little bit, and in general making it a lot harder for the blue team to abuse that. And we have Ezreal just poking with his Q. Base level, 30 mana. Not doing much. And we have Shyvana, red buff first Shyvana, going in trying to gank this Rumble. Little posturing mid lane, just not much, but with this gank, Shyvana's getting behind, and with burnout on in the slow, looks like Rumble having to blow his flash, Shyvana flashing right after him, both flashes going down, and first blood to Shyvana. Shyvana getting ahead. She's going to get, after this, probably, well, she could go any number of ways. It's the strength of Shyvana. She's going to want to get Wits in, but she could get Null Magic Mantle for Merc Treads. She could get a Null Magic Mantle for the Wits in. It depends on the ability. It depends on what she wants to max first. Lee Sin going and stealing this blue, or attempting to, but Ryze pinging, bot lane pinging, and Ryze wants to sit there until it's gone. Ryze wants to kill it, and he does steal the blue. So Ryze gets the blue. NK Inc. failing at that, and why is this important? It puts him behind. Look at these. He has 2 jungle camps already. Racer gonna respawn, and he didn't get anything out of it. Ryze got blue versus Karthus. Oh, I was told by everyone watching that people prefer colorblind mode more. So if you would like that, go ahead and tell me. I'm going to switch to colorblind mode right now. Video colorblind mode, check it. There we go. We are in colorblind mode. So now instead of blue and purple, we have blue and red. That should help a little bit, since, you know, green and purple sometimes are hard to tell apart, but blue and purple especially hard. So now we have blue and red. This should be easier for everybody that has colorblind issues. If not, you know, a lot of people have said they like it better anyway. So I'm going to cast in colorblind mode from now on to help all of you people, to help everyone that is colorblind, and you know, because it does look prettier in my opinion and in the opinion of many viewers. Mid, we just have some posturing going on, but look at these CS counters compared to the games I've played. Go ahead and watch other games I've played. 4 minutes into the game, people don't have 23 CS, and Ezreal's actually getting blocked a little bit with 14 CS, so Cruxbonder just tearing apart bot lane, even though Ezreal Jane is good, you know. 25 CS to 16. We'll have to see how that plays out. Shyvana abusing top again. Rumble still not having a ward. Hasn't had the time to drop it. And Shyvana going in, knowing that Rumble's flash is down. Shyvana with the red buff. They're going, and Rumble is going to die a second time. Shyvana getting both kills. Shyvana going straight into Wriggles, getting a long sword after that. Of course, it helps her Q. For those of you that don't know it, makes her, it's twin bite and makes her attack twice. Until rank 5, the second attack does do reduced damage, but it's 2 attacks right away. Looks like Phantom Lord going boots 3 pots, just turning his Defile on really quick. And you can see the particles are the real advantage in colorblind mode. While the HP bars do help a lot, these particles are what help the most. And you know, the thing about Karthus going boots 3 pots, it is you know, if he ever turns on Defile, its toggle passive really helps. Or it's, the way it's worded, it looks like when it's on, he doesn't get the passive. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But we have Rumble killing Aurelia with the NK gank. Lee Sin a level ahead of Shyvana right now, just because Shyvana has camp top. But Shyvana, like I said, counter jungling, stealing those wraiths. And it looks like she might have wanted to leave that wraith, but she did miss it anyway. Shyvana, knowing that Lee Sin is top, is running through bottom jungle, and that's the important part of this. Lee Sin just waiting here. No ward, but Ryze just being on that side naturally. And Lee Sin missing with his Q. Probably didn't want to dive anyway because he could be rooted in turret range. Karthus just low on mana, needing to get blue buff when it respawns. 6 minutes 12 seconds right now on the game clock. Shyvana waiting around seeing what's going to happen mid. But 6 minutes 12 seconds. So that means in roughly, I don't know, right around the 7-minute mark is when blue's going to spawn. Phantom Lord probably going to go back and meet him up there. I would imagine that would be. We have Shyvana going back, getting her, getting more gold. Does she have enough? Yeah, she has enough for Wriggle straight up right now. Karthus getting Tear the Goddess, and 2 wards. And look at this. All of you people who say wards are only for supports, look at this right now. I checked, I saw my chat. Yeah, Crux is 5th on the ladder, but he was 3rd when I checked, and we have Karthus running in trying to get this Jaina, knowing that he's there with the ward. Jaina looking to blow her flash, and Jaina does get away, but Karthus is 6. He's just going to press R. Karthus doing what he does, pressing R and getting the kill, ladies and gentlemen. But what I was going to say, CS bottom, for a while it was 37 to 43, but that was only because the lane was pushed so far. And now with this advantage, blue team is going to get a free dragon, and purple team doesn't have a ward. X-Hazard saying, note to self, start boots on Rumble always. Very good thing to do on Rumble, because with Aurelia chasing, you can see he just got chased, and they're just killing dragon, you know, with all this damage they have, killing it very fast. And the smite, of course, smite off cooldown, making sure that nothing happens. Shyvana just getting red for the 2nd time, and you know, they're blues up. Like I said, 7 minutes 40 seconds. It's a little late to donate blue, but to change it at the, you know, trade-off of a dragon, more than worth it for Team Books Are Cool. And Rumble getting out of position, Aurelia taking it to the face, but taking it so that Shyvana can get around. But the ward in the tri-bush, very good place to ward. This is the right here, this is the safer ward. You can see if they're in the bush, but this is the better ward if you watch the mini-map a little more. Shyvana, knowing that because they went to dragon, their blue is not up. Phantom Lord being MIA, and Phantom Lord getting caught. Phantom Lord, is that Ryze snare going off? Ryze flashing to get the snare and getting the kill. Lee Sin running around, not wanting to take that blue for himself, but Aurelia running in behind. A ward being dropped by the blue team, and Rumble, he has the pincer, but he's just going to let it go. Shyvana running around. Lee Sin is very low. They can get this kill on Lee Sin. And Shyvana on a killing spree, but Rumble's going to get the kill with the ignite. Rumble getting 365 gold and red buff from the Shyvana. Rumble just going top, donating blue, I guess. Is his ultimate up? No, he did use his ultimate to kill Shyvana. Rumble not able to go in there. Blitzcrank running all the way around, and the Ezreal all going down just to clear some minions. But Rumble is going to get caught here. He shouldn't have gone in, and he's probably telling his team in chat that right now that he shouldn't gone in. And this is very bad. Aurelia going 2 no magic mantles. Normally it's bad for her, but why is this good? Let's look. She goes the whole magic mantle into Merc Tread she's going to get and be not immune to CC, but she's going to be very, very strong against it. With 3 people nearby, her passive reducing at 40%, so that stacks to about, I believe it gets to 50-something% CC reduction. And we have Shyvana engaging with this Lee Sin right here. Lee Sin just getting the ward off. The Karthus wall going down, and Karthus Defile going on, but Karthus not having any HP at all because of trading with this Rise. Karthus needing blue, going to steal blue from the purple team. And Lee Sin is in such a bad place, ladies and gentlemen. Lee Sin is going to die. And Karthus is going to die as well, so 3-7 already. And while the Snowball Bandit doesn't exist, this really helps. Is he going to get the kill? He does not get the kill on Rise, but Cruxfinder getting the kill with his ultimate. So maybe just knowing, maybe not wanting to see, maybe just knowing that they wouldn't die as Blitzcrank runs around. Blitzcrank needs to go. That tornado knocking him up, and Shyvana is going to get her 4th kill of the game. No, Blitz going down, and the ultimate. Blitzcrank going, and is Misfortune going to get the kill? No, the exhaust is going to keep her from getting the kill. So 4-8, and Misfortune having to blink over the wall. Good play by Team Books Are Cool, but they really couldn't do it. They were just all too low, and with the Janus Shield and CC that they have versus Ezreal, with Ezreal, and just the poke that they have, the long range, didn't help at all. And look, while all this roaming and everything, Ezreal has gotten ahead in CS. 3 Doran's Blades to 2 Doran Blades, and this has really been the item flavor of the month recently. This has been the item flavor of the month, has been stacking Doran's item has really taken prevalence recently. I know AP mids have always really gone to 2-3, have gone to the 2 or 3 Doran's Ring for the Mana regen. Karthus obviously doesn't. Karthus going Hextech Revolver, which, is a great idea. While AoE is bad, or not bad, but it's 33% spell vamp. Aurelia saying, what the fuck? Maybe lagging hard? I don't know. Aurelia just sitting there. Her mage's minions? What's she talking about? Aurelia just typing. Her mage minions not moving. And while this is important for denial purposes, if you're ever watching pro streams, they will always talk about killing top tower and then letting the turret kill all the minions. Because when a turret kills minions, they don't get XP, and they don't get gold. And the XP, you can see Rumble's level 8, Aurelia's level 9. While that's kill experience, a lot of that is denial from mini experience. She's almost level 10, whereas Rumble is, just approaching level 9. And we have Lee Sin here, the ward going down. Look at these wards. Look at this ward placement. I always talk about wards. Got enough pings. Onion Bagel's going to have to wait to issue more pings. We have Phantom Lord going in and getting the Lee Sin W off. The safeguard to Karthus. Just the utility of that is so good. A friend of mine talking to me on Skype, but that's irrelevant. Looks like Ezreal just getting the huge lead in CS. You saw there was a huge minion wave here, and Ezreal 92 CS to 77. So Misfortune very good early, but once Ezreal gets a few points and everything, just doing great, doing work. We have the Shyvana here. I don't know that he saw Shyvana. The ping going down. Shyvana obviously going to use her burnout and get this, get these minions here. Normally she would, I believe blue. They did start with blue for Team Books Are Cool. So that means that the red will be at the usual time instead of red being the one that's at 7 minutes and then 12 minutes. And they might have thought that. This as well. Rumble engaging with Aurelia. Aurelia jumping on Rumble, and Aurelia not caring at all. Like I was saying, once Aurelia gets some attack speed in her W level 5, Aurelia is very hard to push in the lane. It's just levels 1 to 5 that Aurelia is very weak. But once she gets her ultimate, she can sustain with anyone, and getting Wits in first instead of Merc Treads, not really needing that extra move speed. Eating an ultimate to the face, but look at that magic resist, 136 magic resist, so she is just full magic resist right now. 126, and just continuing the 136, now getting her wits in, stacks up, so she has 30 magic resist, 24 magic resist, plus runes and mastery, so Aurelia just super tanky, and Aurelia, if she gets ahead, It's very hard to kill Aurelia. Blitzcrank going in. There is a pink ward here, so Blitzcrank knows that there aren't wards for, or Team jpak and friends know that there isn't a ward for Team Books Are Cool right here. And, you know, 4 to 8, Books Are Cool still very much in this game. CS, look at these CS counters, 14 minutes, while there aren't any super crazy high. 14 minutes, 117 is pretty fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. I believe they're just going to donate, give up this dragon. They really can't engage with the advantage that Team jpak and friends has, or Team Purple, whichever you choose. I don't care what team you choose as long as it's not Team Edward or Team Jacob, please. Oh, man. Still, the further pings, jpak saying run back. They do not want to get ganked. They didn't have sight here, so they didn't know, but they were just pinging, saying, hey, you could be getting surrounded here. They were not, but they didn't know, and when you don't know, it's better just to be safe than go. I lost a few games today just because we went to Dragon without pink warding it. And, you know, we took damage from Dragon, and the other team just, they just won. They just won off those couple fights. Phantom Lord just queuing, pulling Dragon. Rise just going. Rise is a very strong pick, and as tanky as he gets, is a great counter to this Karthus. Getting Visual Ward and Sight Ward. Look at all these items. Look at all these wards everywhere. Besides the Infinity Doran's Blades that both AD carries love. Vampiric Scepter and Pickaxe, while Misfortune will not be going Hextech Gunblade. She could if she wants. No, she'll be going. She just wanted the Pickaxe for the damage. I assume she'll be going Infinity Edge. Into, maybe she's just getting a BF sword, or she doesn't have a BF sword, but she could be going Infinity Edge into, and as Aurelia just forcing Rumble to use his ultimate all the time, and taking some abuse, but with her Heat and Style, just the passive on that, and like she is going Heat and Style into Equilibrium Strike. Why is that important? The cooldown at Equilibrium Strike is the most important reason people level it. The you know, it's 230 magic damage, which is really good. It would appear my girlfriend is Team Jacob. Oh, I need to turn off Skype pings. I'm going to do that really quick. Let me get back in game. Just escape really quick. Tab out here. Skype. Move this over. Get rid of these pings. I'm going to get this back as Blitzcrank takes some damage from the Shyvana. Ezreal, the Karthus Q going down. They need to focus on Ezreal. Get rid of the damage. Please, ultimate. Is her ulti up? Her ultimate, 12 seconds left on the cooldown, and she's just trying to get something, but nothing doing. And Phantom Lord dying mid. Bot lane, we have the Shyvana getting the kill, and she does get the kill on Jaina, but Ezreal just running away between the double heal and the shield on Jaina. Ezreal with his lifesteal just not caring at all. He does have, let's check his character stats. Does he have a lifesteal himself? So we're seeing those lifesteal quints pay off for him. Lifesteal quints, masteries, and the 3 Doran's Blades, that's 18%. That's a pretty substantial amount while getting everything. And Aurelia, the Lee Sin tried to gank while I was talking about that. Lee Sin tried to hold top, but Aurelia not caring, having that level advantage. Since the jungle remake, junglers do not have the advantage, do not have the level advantage that they do before. Blue and red still give, blue and red give insta level 2 now. They leveled those out. So the level 2 red ganks are very strong. And jpak and friends just getting very far ahead, just having, you know, really strong team fight presence, and just the Shyvana doing work against the Rumble. As you can see, he went cloth 5 pots versus Aurelia, but the lack of move speed really killed him. I'm gonna get rid of these Skype pings for you. Option. Oop, tools, options, audio, sounds, and incoming IM. Alright, that's deleted. Alright, sorry ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this was just a split second. And Aurelia teleporting bottom, getting the kill on Blitzcrank. And Rumble just going down now between the Ezreal and Aurelia. Rumble is going to die. And just the CC on her E is why everybody's leveling it now. And Aurelia getting kills. So Aurelia 4-1, Shyvana 7-1. And that's really, Aurelia and Shyvana have just tore apart this game. Phantom Lord harassing more, but you can see Rise just getting so tanky. That's what Rise does. That's why Rise is such a great pick right now. As they're baiting for Shyvana. Shyvana coming in and is going to get the kill on Phantom Lord. And Shyvana going to get the kill on NK Inc. as well. Blowing the flash. Phantom Lord's ultimate going down. Shyvana having to blow her flash. And we have 2 almost kills, but no. 3 people very low. 300 HP, 260 HP, and we have 390 HP. The ultimate going down, great way of clearing the minions by Crux Spawner, but Aurelia just so damn tanky, getting knocked up, which isn't affected by CC, but you know, just clearing those minions, getting her lifesteal off that, the procking of the Emperor shots to reduce that healing. A great play by this Misfortune, and CS 125 to 145. Ezreal just getting so far ahead with those Doran's Blades. And look at this, look at these wards. We have 2 wards, 3 wards, a ward, a vision ward, 2 wards, 2 more wards, and 2 wriggles to go with that, ladies and gentlemen. Wards everywhere. Wards wins games. Wards. If you want to win games, don't start 13 wards or whatever it is. But, or it's 13 health pots, I'm sorry. Don't start like 5 or 6 wards, but get a few yourself. As Aurelia just going after this Rumble. Rumble not able to do anything, and with the Frozen Mallet and Wits In, that is a very dead Rumble. Rumble blowing his flash, knowing that Aurelia is actually not off cooldown, but Shyvana coming around to get the kill on this Rumble. And this is going to be a very, very dead Rumble. Shyvana getting Oracles to go with that counter juggling, and we just have Shyvana getting Frozen Mallet as well. So Aurelia and Shyvana both build very similarly right now, as the Karthus does get the kill on this, while they were pushing, Karthus did get the kill on Ryze. But as I was talking, the biggest difference between these two teams, or between high ELO teams and lower ELO teams, oh, and the great Blitz grab, and Phantom Lord does get the kill on Shyvana. Phantom Lord getting 483 gold. That will be great for him. And are they going to try to Baron? They have a pink ward. They have their jungler here. Are they going to try to have a little bit of an advantage? 7 to 16 now. 8k gold difference and 2 towers map control. And just wards everywhere. Look at this. Besides wards, the other thing is look how much of a team they are. They're just moving in and out between these lanes. Laning phase doesn't last near as long. Not because towers go down earlier, but because these teams are always popping in and out of lanes to help each other with objectives. Objectives are what win games at this high level, and objectives are what people are going for. Item-wise, we have Rumble, of course, going to use Woda, and we have the double Woda, the fast double Woda. That's why Karthus went for the revolver. Ezreal just ping it, killing, getting the minion wave off his tower, saving that tower, in fact. And we have the jpak signaling, just give it up, with Phantom Lord there, knowing that one wall like he has, and Phantom Lord leveling Q, and then wall and defile interesting the same way. So if you want to be like Phantom Lord and try to be the new S numero uno Karthus player in North America, level your Q and then your W and E together. Looks like, is he going to donate this to Misfortune? Nope. But Aurelia jumping on Phantom Lord, and Phantom Lord not being able to do anything at all. Aurelia with her armor, magic resist, and now the health from Frozen Mallet. Aurelia just doing work. And this is why the reason for this nerf Aurelia? The reason... And it looks like blue is getting stolen. Who did it go to? It went to Aurelia. So more equilibrium strikes, more Qs. And Rumble coming in. Oh, this Rumble is going to die. Rumble, get away. And they're just going to let it go with Lee Sin and Misfortune behind. And Fragnatic going down. Fragnatic, Blitzcrank, his passive going down. Shyvana having to blow her ultimate. Phantom Lord coming in behind with Defile. Defile doing tons of damage. And we have Phantom Lord going down. But Phantom Lord going to ult. Is it going to kill the Shyvana? Shyvana, no, taking a lot of damage, but not killing her. This Ryze getting saved again, but Crux Spawner going in. Crux Spawner just so fast with that red buff. No one's getting away. And Fragnatic does get the kill on there. Shyvana is the only one getting away. So a 4-for-1 trade. Great play by Team Books Are Cool. And they're going to get a free Baron out of this. Shyvana going to get some lifesteal, try and get close, and hopefully try and smite steal. Because at the very... and no, it looks like she's just going to run away and give Baron to this team. The res timer is 1 second on Ezreal. His ultimate is up, so he can try and snipe it. We'll have to watch him. And there the ultimate comes. The ultimate now with the on the minimap isn't going to get it. Looks like not enough. Although it does damage them severely. But the smite going down. And did they get it? Does Phantom Lord have it? Phantom Lord has Baron. So his revive, I assume his revive is off cooldown. Yes, Phantom Lord blowing his revive cooldown. Right after there. And Team Books Are Cool, making a comeback, getting all this gold. Let's see. And he's going to... Does he know that this Shyvana is here? Nope, just clearing out, letting Shyvana go, not wanting to overextend. All the wards are expired. All the wards in this part of the map, at least, around Dragon. Aurelia, and Aurelia just continuing. Look at this, 23 minutes in the game, 190 CS. At 20 minutes, the max CS you can have is like 240 or something. But this is what 194 CS for roaming as well as she has. Just that. Besides the mechanics of CS and the teamwork, just the it's all the little things that all add up. Is Shyvana going to get away? And Shyvana TPing away at the last second, or recalling at the last second. Misfortune just pushing the lane with blue buff. She can make it rain on all of them, on all of the purple team. And she's going to get this bottom tower. So the first tower of the game for Team Books are cool, and really helping to equalize this gold advantage. They were down 8k. Now they're only down really 6k. So, you know, just a little bit at a time. A K here, a pick off here, a team fight there. Really, they just want to make something happen while Baron's still has. The Baron buff lasts for 2.5 or 3 minutes. And let's see what it is. It's almost half done, so I believe they have, or it might last for 4 minutes. I'm not sure. I believe it's 3 minutes, though. Irregardless, they really want to make a play. They've got a minute and a half, we'll say, left to make a play. I wish I could see the chat logs, because I'm sure Dragon buff timers would be everywhere. Both buffs expiring for MF, but you know, they're just going to get this tower. So they're killing 2 towers with Baron. Great play with them. Great play for them. And then 35k to 39k. So 4k gold difference now. And Aurelia, the Shyvana going down, and this is one dead Rumble. Rumble ult going off, but with the heal innate sustain that both of these players have, not able to kill anything at all. And Aurelia getting Atmos Impaler. So Aurelia having AD, magic damage from Wit's End, and true damage on top of that. And this is the reason for the nerf Aurelia meme. Just once she gets items, Aurelia is among the scariest champions in the game. And Phantom Lord, Crux Ponder with Infinity Edge, like I assumed he would, going into Zeal. So Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, then perhaps Bloodthirster for him. We have Fragnatic going Shirelia's and keeping his heart of gold so he can get more gold per 10. But Shirelia's is just so good for a team. You really need to do it. And we just have more wards going. Boost of mobility, so, you know, just a lot of roaming from him like we saw. He was mid a couple times. He pulled off some money blitz grabs. And then we have Onion Bagel. The grab trying to go down, but it catching a minion. Shyvana was out of range anyway. But look at this, just wards everywhere. Let's look at this vision. Blue team vision. They got vision at Baron. They have vision at their own blue. They think their blue's up, but it's not. They can see that there's no minion here, so it's probably just a glitch with the minimap. And the ward at Dragon to go with the aggressive ward in their jungle. Purple team, they have a ward here at the mouth of Dragon. They have a ward here behind Dragon. They have wards in their own jungle, a ward to catch Baron. Yeah, I saw the time left. Okay, Baron lasts 5 minutes and has a 7-minute timer. Alright. Thank you, Minaha, for giving me more numbers. And as you can see, was it a minute later? It looks like either way, Baron is going to go off. Baron buff is going to expire, but they are going to get a 3rd tower. However, we have Shyvana, Jaina, and Ezreal pushing mid, going to get a 2nd tower in return for a 1st, so a great trade by them. And we have all 5-man team. If they push top, no, they're going to back off instead of trying to get this kill. And they're around blue buff. Ryze getting pinged, probably assuming that there was a ward here. With the death on Jaina, she did lose her oracles. Does Shyvana still have hers? Shyvana does not have her oracles either. So 2 oracles that have gone down for Team jpak and friends. And Phantom Lord, did he get that goal? Did he get that blue buff? I can't tell. Yes, he did. Okay, Phantom Lord got the blue buff. But we have purple team just getting Dragon in return, knowing that they were top. Smart play to get Dragon, get more gold, try to get that gold lead back again. Now they're only up. It'll change in just a second. But now they're up 43k to 38.5k. So let me do math really quick. That's 4k gold, roughly. 4.3k right now. 4.1k now. But, you know, just getting further ahead with gold and going while Crux Monder, 222 CS. How much gold is that right now? 10,000 gold at the 28-minute mark just because of CS. That is the power of CS, ladies and gentlemen. 15 to 20 CS, depending on the minions, is the kill. 15 is around, even 10 to 15 sometimes. Actually, it is 10 to 15 CS is equivalent to a kill. The real advantage of a kill is being able to deny CS to the opponent, and that's why, you know, since people don't lose gold in League of Legends upon death, you know, it's just Farm away, get your gold. If you're down a kill, but ahead 20 CS, you're winning that lane. Your tower may have taken a lot of damage, but you know, it depends on how that plays out. If it just takes a third damage, but you're still ahead in CS, really you're winning that lane, or it's about a wash. If you're down 1 kill and up 30 CS, you're obviously ahead by a little bit, and they're just going to get this ward. It looks like we have posturing. The Baron timer, I will start keeping track of these, ladies and gentlemen. I could not find my pen and paper earlier, but I have it now. We have Ryze running in. And we have just the posturing of teams. Everybody staying around Baron. They must have the exact timer on Baron. The cooldown of Baron, or the res timer on Baron is 7 minutes. Blue buffs, red buffs are 5 minutes. Dragon is 6 minutes res timer, and Baron is 7 minutes, and it looks like they're just going to push mid, try and push this out. Aurelia to the point that she can buy pots already, getting a Negatron cloak. Imagining she would get a Banshee's Veil out of this. Did Lee Sin just? No, it has to be on a champion. No, he didn't blow his ultimate. Lee Sin going Safeguard. Interestingly, going Safeguard and Q. So just really wanting that mobility, that help in team fights. Almost still tier 1 boost. And Shyvana getting pulled by the Blitzcrank. Ryze coming in, getting Phantom Lord rooted. So Phantom Lord can't get everybody with the file. Phantom Lord, he's getting his ultimate off, and his team is just melting. The tankiness of Team jpak and French just doing work. And we have Aurelia getting pulled. Aurelia, is she going to be able to blow her flash? Aurelia's flash is going off, but the kick by Lee Sin distracting the flash a little bit, and Baron is up. Are they going to go for Baron? This would be a very dangerous fight for Team jpak and Friends. 2 of them very low. Aurelia still at 800 health, but very low nonetheless. Jaina at 600 health and no magic resist. Rumble trying to go in. Rumble, look at this. They don't have any wards. Blue team doesn't have any wards at all. And the ward going down. They do get the pull on Aurelia. Aurelia going down. Aurelia getting killed by Rumble. Rumble going down. No, Aurelia tanking everything. Oh, Jesus, she is such a tanky. Aurelia taking everything. The wits in, the passive on her Heat and Style, 26 health per attack, plus all that tankiness. And it looks like they're just going to get a free dragon. We'll have to see. No, Ezreal is doing it. I thought for sure that she might tank it. And it looks like Jaina ultimate going down, healing 110 per second. Ryze and Aurelia just going to switch off once Aurelia gets some HP. And it looks like now this Baron is going to go. So the advantage heavily in Team jpak and Friends' favor right now. But still not over. It's getting to the super late game. All these phases can be abbreviated in a pro game. First blood usually is a little delayed unless there a level 2 gank works like it did in this game, or there's an invade. People just know the limits of the characters, they know the matchups, they know what to do to not die. So 12 to 24, this is a really high killing game for pro game. And we have Crux Spawner just going, getting pots himself, getting Vampiric Scepter and Chain Vest, just needing a little bit of tankiness. 30 magic resist though. So Shyvana, the passive on Wits In for the 2, will do a lot of damage to her. Ryze will do a lot of damage to her. And Ryze getting some spell vamp of his own. Very good item on Ryze is Woda, just because, you know, everything else scales off AP, so you don't need a death cap, you don't need Zonius can help a little bit, but look at this, he's got 2400 health, 3500 mana, and a Banshee's Veil, a ton of defense, a ton of resist. He even has Frozen Heart. Fantastic item versus any AD carry. And when you have a Ryze on the team, since you know Frozen Heart is core, AS teams really don't do that well. And really what would be, on that note, what would be really good for Team Books Are Cool is the the Blitzcrank grab missing, just as Aurelia stuttered, or Shyvana stutter steps for a second, Aurelia pushing top. But you know, when you have a Ryze on the opposing team, you know he's going to get his you know that he's going to get a Frozen Heart. So AS champs, it really hurts the AS champs. He's very good against a Ryze, or against a Vayne for that reason. And, you know, Crux Spawner having to cancel his ultimate to not get killed. Just really, Books Are Cool having to play really, really defensive to not die to Baron. I mean, that's bonus AD, bonus AP for both of them. We have not bonus HP or mana, so it's not as useful on Rise, but a Baron buff is a Baron buff. The HP regen and mana regen, both very good for him. And we have Aurelia, look at that, she's just on that wall, but because of it being changed to where it can't reapply, not being damaged that hard, and Aurelia just jumping on this Rumble, do it quickly, equalizing the two of them. And the mid tower going down from the team with Phantom Lord there to not there to push the minions. And with minions here, it looks like they are, if they don't get there in time, they're going to get this tower too. Shyvana going through. Really, if there was someone, this is Lee Sin, I heard the kapoo, but he didn't die. Rise going down, and the Ezreal ultimate doing all sorts of damage. Karthus pressing R, just like solo Q, and he's going to get he does not get the kill on Jaina. Jaina escaping with 78 HP. Aurelia running down a split pushing top, going to get this kill, or get this tower. Perhaps not, Karthus is going to do it, but Aurelia is just so tanky, it doesn't matter. Karthus getting his wall off, and the important thing about his wall is the armor and magic resist reduced by 30. That helps a lot. Now you can see Aurelia's armor and magic resist are again over 150 and 203. But the point I wanted to touch on, a frozen heart would be great for Team Books Are Cool, because look at this. Aurelia, attack speed. Ezreal, not so much attack speed, but Shyvana scales really well with attack speed. What do you do to counter that? You get Frozen Heart, you get Randuin's Omen. So we need to see if one of these guys will get Randuin's, probably Blitzcrank, I would imagine. Support Blitz not getting any mana, so not caring about his passive. And really, unless you're going full mana Blitzcrank, it's not that great. But just picking them off one at a time. They did get one kill, but at the expense of two towers, really, because the kill over here, or the tower over here. And we just have this Baron's about to expire for Team jpak and friends. And look at these CS counts. God, these are so crazy. 12k gold, 14k gold, 12k gold, 11k gold, 11k gold here, 8.5k gold, 8k gold. I mean, Lee Sin's really, you know, as far as junglers go, he's a little behind, but Shyvana is just so far ahead is really what it is. 10, 3, and 4. Shyvana is just such a great person to, you know, just a great jungler for counter jungling. And if you have a red buff, you can stick on anybody with burnout. Does she have move speed Quince? 407. She either has the move speed masteries or Quince, so, you know, it's almost like a perma ghost as long as she's auto attacking. It might even make you faster than Ghost. And we have all of Team Books Are Cool right here waiting for somebody, waiting for anybody. Aurelia going close, and they're going to jump on Aurelia. Aurelia going down, and Aurelia is going to get killed. X-Hazard getting the kill on Aurelia. Here, I need to move this down for you guys. Sorry, I didn't do that earlier. Yeah, it does get behind this, so that's alright. We have Phantom Lord just trying to do everything he can. Really, they're a really hard team to push on because Misfortune can kill minions really fast. Getting a Guardian's Angel herself. Dirt me for not thinking about that. But not going Bloodthirster. Why is she not going Bloodthirster? Because Bloodthirster really is a mid-game item. When you get kills and trades like this, it's really hard to keep those stacks up once you get to end game. And Ezreal just ulting, clearing minions. Great sidestep by Team Books Are Cool, and look at this, they're pushing right after Baron went off, as they should. We have a huge creep wave pushing bottom. They're going to steal this. They're going to try and get blue buff Phantom Lord. Then his blue buff's right out, so it'll be great by him. We have all the pings going down for the purple team, and they're just running down mid. They don't care. Phantom Lord getting his, not getting a blue buff, giving it to Misfortune, in fact. Maybe that was a mistake, or maybe they didn't care because they just wanted to steal it. But with everyone here, we have posturing, and this is, you know, awkward penguin, that awkward moment when both teams are on the opposite side of their next eye. And we have Phantom Lord exploding. Phantom Lord is his ultimate. He's going to get the kill on Jaina. Phantom Lord getting the kill on Onion Bagel and Jaina. And we have Aurelia just not dying. Aurelia just taking everything. Phantom Lord, revive, teleport Karthus at its finest. Phantom Lord going to get the kill. He's going to get the kill on Ezreal. Great blitz grab. And isn't going to get the kill on Rise. Just those Qs going off. And he gets the kill on Rise. Phantom Lord going down. Rumble cannot trade with this Aurelia, even under Karthus' Defile. Aurelia doesn't realize it, but she can't. And she needs to run away. Rumble knowing he has to run away. 200 HP and Rumble can't engage. Rumble can't engage. Look at that. Just the equilibrium strike. Rumble can't do that. And look at it. Who just or Bewalk. And we have top lane being pushed by minions. We have Aurelia pushing mid, so they're going to get this tower just because Aurelia can run up, let the minion... I guess she's going to wait for the minions. But if Aurelia gets enough attack speed, she can out-heal towers with magic resist, just using her last shred of her ultimate. But just wiped by both teams, but a late game Aurelia just doesn't die. Really, that's what it is. And she has just keeping these fortitude pots and these attack speed pots active. 1.6 attack speed for her. I believe that's a little bit below. Yeah, we have, or that's actually ahead of this Miss Fortune's attack speed. Obviously, Miss Fortune attacks a lot harder with her Infinity Edge and crits, but you know, her ability to do that. It looks like Ezreal just clearing off some minions off this tower, and that's twice now Ezreal saved a tower with his ultimate. What is the scaling on that right now? Ezreal going Bloodthirster, Last Whisper, Triforce. I would go so far as to say this is almost core on him. Baron is up again. Just Last Whisper is so good on Ezreal, but the reason you don't, you don't build that much attack speed on Ezreal, one for his AS steroid, but really Ezreal doesn't auto attack that much. The armor pin is really good for him. And look at this, the 2 wards here. Why were there 2 wards here? In case one ward got cleaned out so that Karthus could teleport to it. And that's another, you know, that may be the reason he's kept so many wards on him all game, and Blitzcrank getting the, having 6 wards on his person. But they need to challenge this Baron. They really need to go after it. Phantom Lord getting his wall down. Shyvana ulting in. Shyvana going after Phantom Lord, not letting his Defile go. But the Rumble ultimate going down, and we have Aurelia right here. Nothing here is in fact very much there, and is killing everything. Is she going to go down? No, the Guardian's Angel proccing, and Karthus the ultimate not killing her. I have a text, and Rumble going down. So Aurelia just tanking everything. Aurelia taking everything, and that could very well be GG, ladies and gentlemen. With this turret down, they're at the very least going to get an inhib, 40-second cooldown timers, and that looks like that should be GG, ladies and gentlemen. Jade is clearing out minions. They're going to get this inhib. Too long, Blitz will be back, but it's just Blitz. They just can't kill Aurelia. Aurelia getting ahead early, and look at this, full build Aurelia. A full build Aurelia. When was the last time one of those died? The answer, never. And we have Ezreal giving more attack speed to Aurelia. 1.8. And Aurelia's passive being the only thing that doesn't proc off, or that does heal off towers. And we have the GG, very mannered by both teams. X-Hazard saying sorry. But that's something we really need to do better as a LoL community. We need to say GG better. We need to get more mannered and do everything we can to help kind of eliminate this reputation our community has as, you know, having a lot of trolls or kids or ragers. We really aren't. We have a lot of cool guys. And, you know, good guy LoL player. Let's start it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I don't know if they're going to do a rematch, but this was definitely wonderful to watch. Thank you, Infinity Cruxponder, for giving me the opportunity, and I hope to cast games like this in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Be sure to, if you like this, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Zazzaminrex saying goodbye.